All right, early morning, but in our game it is the night turn. They have a bunch of different rules that come into play. First of all command chits are drawn as normal, but no special command markers, i.e. Longstreet, and or no Robert E. Lee markers, so no special command markers, SCMs, and no artillery. So we won't be having artillery, and no moving adjacent. So just pretty much angling for sunrise. And we'll begin with just pulling some command chip markers. Got them all set in here. And this will, for the last phase of the game, you can see here it's the last day, July 3rd. We only got 5 turns. So I'll move these combat markers out of their spots, get ready for the next day. But right now, with all these chits that we'll be drawing here at night, no combat. Take a little break here when we come back, make sure I got everything set to go, and we'll proceed with the night turn. A game of Gettysburg. Half of Clash of Giants Civil War. There's 2 games in this box. Second Bull Run, which we had a great time with, and Gettysburg. I think the second Bull Run game, I'm not sure if it ended in a stalemate. It was a big old, it came down to one big old mash of units around this hill or this victory point hex, and I can't remember the outcome, but I just remember, it was just a big, at the end, a big bang, see who was left standing when all the smoke cleared. This game here's got a little bit more maneuvering. I mean, that game was fine, but yeah, it's all different. You have to watch the video. I think it's might be a year or 2 old. We'll be back. All right, let's see who has the initiative, and that's what makes this game, gives it so much replayability, is the old chit draw system. Well incorporated for this game, and maybe shall I say a signature of Mr. Ted Racier's games. All right, command chit draw. Here we go. And some of these commanders are without units anymore, so we'll just put them on it too. The first one will be the U.S. that night, able to move. And I don't know if it has any difference. Well, this is a good draw here too, though. This is 11th or 9th Corps, whatever caption is correct. 11th here. We'll roll for him with no gyro modifiers. He gets a 3. So that translates, let's see, he's got a 9 here and 11 on there, in a 6. 6 movement points. And we have some boys out of command range. And, got it going on. Got pickets surrounded. We almost need to, now here's something to keep in mind during this night phase. And let me find this again. All right. Night phase. Oh, night turns. All right, well, here you go. Let's see here. Oh, night phase, night turns only. Okay. Wait, I guess we take all of our chit draws. Then it's simultaneous surrender, replacements. Oh, night phase. Operations at night. CM markers are drawn normally. No combat. At the end of the night turn, all friendly units that cannot trace path hexes. There you go. So at the end of the night turn, that's how we get that straightened out. Let me see what we want to do with old 9th Corps. Maybe they want to get themselves a little surrounding going on there. There can't be any combat. And this spot here is ungarrisoned. Wow. Bad first move for Pickett. It all depends on the chit draws. If he would have got first, he could have got out of there, but we're going to see what we can do about a little surrounding action without getting into a zone of control of another unit. Be right back. This might just be preliminary, but I'll get this down on camera. We just move this unit from here to here, and this unit from here to here. Zone of control, not adjacent, but therefore Pickett's units can't go through this spot. We got to try to see if we can get them surrounded. I think our next move is going to be, we have 6 movement points. 1, 2, 3 for the slope. 3, 4. Oh, that's clear. Yeah, 3, 4. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can get that little spot there. Seminary Ridge, Victory Point hex. Let's see if that is correct. An unfinished road grade on the... Ooh. Let me see here. Sunken roadside, unfinished railroad. Unfinished road grade, road, sunken roadside hex, railroad embankment, railroad cut, forward, hex side, bridge, hex side, river. I don't see anything here that says anything about unfinished railroad grade. It'd be Gettysburg only. Does that say unfinished railroad? No, sunken railroad. Embankment. Let me check this out. Stake, unfinished railroad. Other terrain on all kinds of these, so that doesn't have any effect on movement, so therefore, ooh, I believe he can go 1, 2, 3 for the slope, 4 to get in here. So that's what we'll do with, I'll see which ones it is, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make a grab. That'll be a big time swing for the Union. We need it because we're points down. 35 for the Rebels, 23 for the Union, so be right back. Right, so with these moves here, everybody turned sideways has moved. I think we almost got them surrounded. Their way out is right here. We can close that door real quick. We got to make sure we can, though. This door here is shut. So I maybe want to move him. Oh, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got another 2. That'll get me into that forest hex someplace. That's where I want to go with him. You don't want to stop there. You want to go up here. So 5, 6. 2 movement points for the forest. That'll cut off any retreat this way. Still got to cut off this one. And we got to maybe move him 1, 2, 3, 4 with 6 movement points over to here. Let me see here. Let's take this off. We'll determine that here in a second. That said, everybody, its turn is moved. We got 2 more, and we pretty well got, well, no, not cut off yet. 1 unit's got to move, and all he's got to do is move right here. So I think this movement right here, turn sideways, will take care of Pickett's corps, Pickett's brigades. Wow. Now, does the presence of a zone of control, I don't think the presence of it does. I think an actual unit has to be here, and that has to do with these emergency withdrawal. So zones of control don't cut it. We'll find that out, but I think that's going to be it for the movements. We'll be right back. Make sure it's all legal eagles. They got a way out, and that's through the woods. Even though I'm projecting a zone of control there, important note: an empty woods hex may take the place of a friendly unit for the purposes of this rule. A hex that is at elevation higher than all enemy units adjacent to it may also take the place of a friendly unit for the purpose of this rule. Oh. Alright, so we'll have to figure that one out. But basically, a unit that is not yet moved, that activation may negate for movement purposes any enemy zone of control extending into its hex. So that's an enemy unit. I don't think zones of control negate zones of control. We'll find that out real quick. But as of right now, for movement, for emergency withdrawal purposes, he can go on through here. Which makes sense. He can sneak through the woods. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, well, we're going to check out zones of control and make sure we have them trapped. We'll be right back after we check out the zone of control rule. All right, it's basically what you find in most war games, and that is an enemy zone of control are negated by the presence of a friendly unit for the purposes of FLC range. That's formation, command range, retreat, surrender, and everything else, emergency withdrawal, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, we pretty well did. We probably figured that one out. Zone of control won't do it. Now, though, we will have to move. We could still go through the woods that way, too. We almost need another unit there. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's move him. Let's try this out. If we move him, he's the only one that hasn't moved yet, so he can move right there. So then He can go through here, but he can't go through here. So we'll give him this movement. Anybody this movement. This way here, zone of control, zone of control, zone of control, ZOCs, ZOCs. So that there would lock them in. They can still go through the woods here. They're getting in the woods. None of these zones of control goes in the woods. When they try to get out, he's stuck. All right, that'll be it for, ninth course movement. Pickett is up against it. I don't know how we'll get out. We'll see what happens at the end of the night turn. We still have some bunch of chits to draw. All right, there you go. We'll straighten these boys on out. And yeah, I like this. I'm liking this night turn now. Nobody's out of command range anymore, I don't think. We'll have to check that out real quick. Yeah, everybody's pretty much feeding on everybody else. So take that out of command range off. Put this unit here and to signify we always want to see those victory point hexes. We'll put the American flag on top, the Union flag rather. See that today just made a major victory point hex capture. Wow, great night turn maneuvering on the first chit draw. Really important. Pickett is surrounded. All right, then next chit draw from the command cup. No combats, no moving next to you. Adjacent to the enemy. It will be the Confederate turn at night, and specifically our boy all the way over here, McLaw's troops. Rolling for his night activation. Yeah, you want a 6, that's for sure. Gets a 4. So under McLaw's command, a 4 translates into 6 movement points. So 6s are wild. McLaw's 4 brigades. One that looks like it's reduced. Oh, also, you know what we might want to do? We might want to take advantage of that. You can withdraw or withhold his command shit and give the unit a step. So I think you can only do that with 1 unit. Or is that 1? I gotta check that out. Is that 1 per? I mean, I could hold off anybody and give them replacements. So I guess we're bringing replacements in at night. We wouldn't have wanted to do that with 9th Corps. We wanted to do their maneuver. I don't see anybody there that's really reduced anyway, but we do have a reduced unit here. So we can hold off on this shit, move nobody, and get replacements. Might want to do that. We'll be right back. Yeah. We could do it to any formation, but you have to withhold them from the cup. So I don't know if you drew them out. I want to see who I want to do that to. I don't know if I do it with McLaw's. By the way, we're re-rolling McLaw's roll. And, there's certain units that we do want to maybe do that with a lot of these units here. But if we do put in replacements, then we're only going to be able to replace 1 or bring 1 back to step. But that might be enough. But we will miss out on our nighttime maneuverability. And I think as a Confederate player, we maybe wanted to take full advantage of night and try to get around some of these units. That was what we're really wanting to do, is cross this big old Rock Creek here. It's the key thing. But like I said, I think we would withdraw. We would withhold. Pender. Oh, that's a bummer too. We will withdraw early. Pender. Let me find out. I'll find out who we're going to draw. Hold on, we'll be right back. All right, then. A lot of Confederate generals choosing replacements over their units moving. There you go. Almost everyone. Now we do have some that'll still move. It is McLaw's. We just pulled McLaw, so room for him now. But these are everybody that's going back into the cup. We do have a Union that will not be in the cup. So what we'll do is we'll hold all these off. We'll put all these back in the cup, and we're done moving. We'll give them their replacements. Oop, why did that go dark? Am I running out of battery? Battery power. Oh, shoot. It never fails. Okay, well, anyway, that's the deal there. We'll roll for McLaw here again. Oh, let me see here if we're doing this right. Put these boys back in the cup. They will not be, and I think a bunch of these Confederates that we're putting back in the cup, their units have been totally decimated beyond effective combat strength. All right, we'll be right back. I'm going to have to charge up. A little bit of a quick charge, but we'll re-roll for McLaw because wouldn't have been, I guess, game integrity to know what you had. But anyway, we're going to take the option, though. He is not going to be withheld. We want to move them, so we'll go ahead and roll with McLaw again. McLaw gets a 2, so that's what cheaters never do prosper. All right, McLaw gets 4 movement points. Ouch. We'll see what he wants to do with his troops. Right back. Third Corps. Scouts at night. Report a movement. Confederate movement on there. Ooh. Southeast. There you go. All right, that'll be it for McLaw. Next trip to move will be a U.S. or Union. And it is going to be Second Corps. All right, Second Corps might be the, like I said when I first came on the board, the corps that it just changes the battle. I'm going to roll for Second Corps' night movement. Oh, that was not cool. What a nightmare roll that was with a 4. Second Corps gets him 8. Straighten out this mess. I'll be right back. Wow. The things you can do with 8 movement points in the clear. You say surrounded? Wow. And we got pickets surrounded, hoods surrounded. This is gonna be a game. This might be anticlimactic, but yeah, they're all locked out. Locked out. We're not next to them in the middle of the night. We've just surrounded these boys along. Ooh, what road is this? Yeah. Emmetsville Road. Wow. Well, check that out. This is quite a different take on the Gettysburg battle. And we're just using game mechanics, but that'll be it for, let me see, Second Corps movement. 8 movement points the boys had. Took full advantage. We were able to get all the way around without violating any zones of control. Oh. All right. That'll be it. Next command shit draw. Let me straighten these boys out. We got all kinds of units to straighten out here. So, everybody run around at night. We'll be right back. Wow, all about the night shit draws. All right, let's come back. We got a bunch of command markers here yet to play. And this one will be, we'll stick with Confederates. Oh, we'll go to the Confederates. It was the Union. And one of the few Confederates that we did not take out was Heath. All right, Heath. Is he even available? I don't think he is. Yeah, that's right. Heath has been reduced beyond combat effectiveness, as they say. I don't know if you'd call him wiped out, but Heath is done. So we'll put Heath right here. We'll put him at the end. He's done. And that's why I mean it might be going through these really quick. There you go. It reflects Heath took the brunt of it in the battle. So Heath without a command coming up here next, and it will be, we'll stick with the Confederate States. Hood. All right, Hood's men are surrounded, so I don't think there's anything he could do. Yeah, he can't enter his zone of control, so we'll see what's up with old Hood. Well, there you go. Roll for Hood. Well, let me get that other marker out of there. There you go. It messed with him anyway. Hood gets a 3, which translates into 6 movement points if his men can get out. We'll see what the rules and mechanics of the game say about that. Oh, could the sun rise, bring a white flag for old General Hood? He don't look like the type to do that, does he? Oh my goodness, but it be white flagging time because I don't see no move. I'm gonna keep them on top of the hill. They can't do anything. They can't move adjacent. Heads off to the Second Corps for checkmating Hood's formation. We'll check that out. All right, what a game! What a game! Loving the mechanics and the replayability. All right, so now we'll swing back over to the Union and see what they want to do. In particular, it will be, that's a good core. We need those boys to move. All right, can everybody feel what's going on? See if the Good times, and the smell of victory is contagious. It's usually what happens to me. All right, so let's see here. Only one translates into 4 movement points, and you didn't get demoted if it was me, but anyway, we'll see. All right, 4 movement points for such a shitty command. Be right back and see what, that'd be 6 core can do. All right, 6 core, but not enough movement points to get to the Warren Hex, the little round top. Had to be the next morning chit draw, but that'll be it. It's a race to get on through. We're going to bring him up here, but if what happens, I think is going to happen in the surrender phase at the end of all this, it's game. It's game. I mean, we'll have to get to it because we still got a nice lead by the Rebels, and we still have victory point hexes too, but, resolve. But yeah, I think it's a pretty well a game over, or Union game to lose. Be right back. Next chit draw. Nighttime. And there's no way they could go in there and rescue their friends, because as soon as they enter general control, they got to stop. So you actually need a unit here to negate the zone of control. So let's see what goes on here. It'll stay Union. It should be nothing but Union. It'll be 12th Corps. And the old boys are, beyond combat effectiveness strength. Sure thing. 12th Corps decimated beyond effectiveness. Wow. Yep, I won't see any of them around, so. And I'll be looking hard. Let me see here. Oh, wait. We got 112th Corps. 112th Corps left. He's up there on top of that hill. He'll stay there. We ain't going to move him anyway, so. 12th Corps still around. It'd be Green's Brigade. The only one left was 12th Corps. You know what? If there's that rule, we can bring him back. We'll hold off on that and just say we'll hold him off. So we'll keep him out here. Yeah, I think if I was a veteran of the game and I knew what was going on, I was such a bungling idiot like I usually am, we would have seen it. We like to put that. We need to put those markers underneath here so we can see these units. But yeah, we'll go to hold him off because we want to bring somebody back from 12th Corps. And he's not going to move anyway. He's sitting there, so that would have been the movement on that one. Since we're playing a little solo game, we could give ourselves a mulligan on that. So we would have withheld him. We'll come over here and draw next chit. Oh, Confederate chit at night. Who wants to move where? It will be Pickett. All right, Pickett. Bad luck and. Oh, the real. Oh, he comes through. Pickett. 10 movement points. Unfortunately, he can't move adjacent to any Union unit. He can't enter. He can't move adjacent or can't get into zone of control. This zone of control doesn't negate it. Pickett, you're stuck there. Getting ready. Wash off that white flag for morning. Last chit draw for the night turn. Yep. It's the last one. And it'd be 1st Corps Union. That's where we end the night turn. They have 1 unit left. And he's been yet to contact the enemy or determine his strength. That's Vermont Brigade. Got the old Vermont up there. When he does contact them, we'll roll for his terrain or combat or tactical effectiveness rating. All right, so now we'll just roll for 1st Corps. The only brigade left, 2 for 1st Corps. That translates into 4 movement points on a 2-die roll. 4 movement points. We can do it 1st Corps, and that'll take care of night. We'll be right back. All right. 1st Corps making his way towards the only front I think that's going to be left after the surrender phase. He's on cleanup. So we'll see what's up. That is it for the command chip marker. Pender, he will get 1 step back from this. Now hold on a second here when we do this. Give him a step back. takes away from the Union score. We got to do that, yeah. So instead of 23, we only get 22. So we'll have to mark this each time. That goes on with all these replacements. I think it even says so in the rules, so we'll be right back. I need a whole big blank of paper for this. So Union score has now been reduced to 22 because we got to step back. All right, Pender into the command cup. Johnson wants to bring one back. Let's see if there's anybody. They're all 4s. All right, this one's a 3, so we don't want to bring him back one. I think we'll go ahead with the one that's, ooh, on the front line. Bring him back one, making him a 2-4 also. And reducing the score again down to 21. Now we'll be doing the same thing for the Confederates when the Union takes them back. I want to see who these boys here were, though. Early, do we? Oh, Early. Okay, he's next. Early, so we want to bring one back. We'll bring the big old Gordon Brigade. He's on 1-5, that 5 number, so we'll bring him back one. There, 2-5. Early into the cup. Johnson into the cup. And the score reduced to 20 for the Union. Every replacement they get back helps that score. All right, now who else do we take off of here? Why do we have this marker? Oh, it's for Culp's Hill, which we'll put this back on top. Let's put it on the bottom. I like it on the bottom because it really messes things up here. Oh, let's go here. Nah, he's the better unit. Put him on top. Oh, sorry about that. Bad camera work. What is this marker doing here? Did we leave him out? Huh. All right, I'll be right back. All right, let's try. We did leave him out. He'll get a step back. So next we'll go to Rhodes. Rhodes is 3 right here. Nobody's out of command range right here. Oops. I don't know if he was flipped over or not. We're back. I think we got it straightened out. So Rhodes's brigades are these 3 on the front line. This was a Pender, and he's out of command range of all his other compatriots. All right. The ones we want to get back will be the one on the hill. He's got the best tactical effectiveness rating. And there's another one. 19 for the Union. Rhodes into the cup. All right, any more? Anderson. Whoa, we'll flip this boy on over. He's the only one that's reduced. Anderson here. 18 here. Anderson into the cup. All right, any more Confederate leaders? I don't see any more Confederate leaders on the board. Oh, let me see. All right, let's go to the Union. 5th Corps. Oh, I guess the only one he has. Okay. The only one he has is Switzer's or whatever you can read that as. We'll flip him over to his full strength side. Yeah, and 5th Corps goes into here. And that score goes into 34. All right. 12th Corps. He's the only one up here. We want to bring one back. So 12th Corps will bring one back at reduced strength. So we'll take a 2-4 and bring him back as a 1-4. We'll put him on that spot here. Take 12 Corps marker here. Reduce the rebel score here. All right, that's how you do that. Look for some more portraits. I don't see any. Oh. 3rd Corps. He's only got 1. We'll bring him back here. Put him into the cup here. Reduce the score to 32. 1832. Leave your units there during the night turns. A good way to get your score back up there. Wow. All right, I think that is all the portraits I see on the board. So replacements have been brought in, and that's the look of it. I still Still don't want to be the rebels in the morning when they wake up and have to wave the white flag. But we're coming to that right now. All right. Oh, you know what? Simultaneous surrender should have been first. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I marked on that sucker. Night turns only. Well, anyway, simultaneous surrender. Let's go ahead and do it. Picket. No way out. No way out. No way to trace a line of supply through any of these zones of control. He's locked in. Even through here, he had to have a unit, not a zone of control. Picket. Done. We'll have to add these up. All right. There you go. Simultaneous surrender also. And the thing of it is, Pickett had a way out in the woods. But when he went out here, he was done. So, great movement. Oh, we're losing battery power. All right. I think the white flag's also going to have to be waved by Hood, giving significant points. Let's count these up together. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 more points. Plus 14 more points to the Union side. We'll be right back after we adjust the score. It's getting dark here. I'm running out of battery power. Might call this a video. When we come back, July 3rd. Don't touch that dial. Wow. Look brand new. Look at the battlefield now. All right, up-to-date score. Union 32. Ooh. Rebels 32, but they got 4 points at delayed victory points. So the score is now 32-36. Major upgrade by the Union. And the Union also holds some key victory point hexes. So you say a repeat of history as a unit is probably going to come out ahead this Gettysburg game. Still got one more day left, and they have the Longstreet shit. We're calling this a video, putting it on charge. When we come back, conclusion of the game turns. We'll be back.